Taylor. She calls wrestling the most abusive but passionate relationship of her life. Apparently she's never met my ex-girlfriend. And Shantelle Taylor trying to get the fans behind her here. Rain has 6 years of wrestling experience behind her as compared to Shantelle Taylor with a little under 2. Shantelle with a go behind. Rain breaking that waist lock and goes underneath with a hammerlock into an arm wringer. Shantelle Taylor with the kip up, reverses with a hammerlock. And a big arm drag out of Shantelle Taylor. Shantelle Taylor has more international experience than Rain has. Big drop kick. Shantelle Taylor trains extensively in Monterrey, Mexico, where she learned to perfect the missile drop kick. And Rain started her wrestling career as a wrestling manager, and unfortunately, all of her wrestlers were losers, and she realized she could get the job done better herself and decided to make the transition from manager to wrestler. And being a manager gives her a distinct advantage, being a previous manager, that is, because she knows how to scout her opponents, because that's what she used to do when she would manage wrestlers. Unfortunately, she didn't do too good of a job of scouting Shantelle Taylor. Somebody's got sticky fingers in there. Insert your own comment. Rain down! Rain with rain down, and that's how quick this match can turn. That's what 6 years of wrestling experience will do for you. Hooks the leg, and a kick out. Big kick to the rib area, and a shot to the back. You gotta watch out for the raindrop. If you're Shantelle Taylor, you just gotta make sure you stay off of your feet, because that's where she nails it. That's where she nails it, the raindrop. When you are on your feet, you're in a precarious position. And of course, if you're Rain, you gotta watch out for that missile drop kick, or one of several submissions that Shantelle Taylor learned in Mexico. Big running knee charge into the turnbuckle. Shantelle Taylor, she's in worse trouble than a Republican right now. Look at her, she's barely hanging on. Rain with a big handful of hair, takes her down, goes for the pin. The Minnesota Home Wrecking Crew already 0-1 with Jazz defeating Lacey. And that's another thing you have to watch out for if you're Shantelle Taylor, and that is Lacey around here somewhere. And a big leg lariat. Shantelle hooks the leg. No, not enough. Shantelle Taylor very aggressive. Rain with a big knee strike. Shantelle Taylor with a lot of intensity, sometimes too much intensity. She's very technical, but that intensity can really take over and take the focus out of her. Look at her just kicking her in the face. That's brutal right there. And a big shot. Rain has participated in mixed martial arts competition in her career as well. So she has a very extensive background in all forms of fighting. Drags her into the center of the ring, and that's great ring awareness right there. An inexperienced wrestler would have went for the cover towards the ropes. However, Rain, being 6 years in the wrestling business, pulls her out to the center of the ring, knowing exactly where she is at all times. And I gotta tell you, this is one hell of a debut for Rain. If you are Jazz in our locker room with the World Heavyweight Championship, you gotta be watching this match right now and thinking to yourself that Rain could be a future opponent at any time, and a very dangerous one at that. Rain now locking up Shantelle Taylor. She can't go anywhere. Big drop kick right to the back. Shantelle drop kick to the back, but you saw as well, she dropped down and also clotheslined herself on that second rope. You know, for Shantelle Taylor, sometimes you're the ball and sometimes you're the bat, and she can't figure out which one she wants to be yet. And a big shot out of Rain, still looking for that opportunity to nail that raindrop. But Shantelle Taylor cuts her off. Shantelle Taylor, all over the world with 1.5 years of wrestling experience, but never in WWE, under our big lights. Being seen on an international level here tonight. Shantelle Taylor on her knees. Rain on her knees. What a fight we have on our hands. And a big shot right to the mush. And another. Chantelle's going to be eating soft foods for a day or two. And a big drop kick. Shantelle now, that intensity starting to become a factor. She's about to turn green and rip her shirt off. And down goes Rain. The third time, could it be the charm? No. Shantelle now stretching out those ligaments behind her head and now scissoring her, almost cross-facing. I don't even know what you would call a move like this, but the ligaments are being torn right now in the knee of Rain. And there is Lacey, the lovely Lacey, one half of the Minnesota Home Wrecking Crew. Big shot. Raindrop. Cover. Wait a minute. Shantelle Taylor